Was it 5,000 year end?
Vegas sent me. You saw it. You saw it.
Right. You guys, Charlie? You guys follow? Yes.
Much. You doing all right? Did it?
Good. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Board of Estimate and Apportionment meeting. It is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. It's now 1:31 p.m. My name is Chantal Pass, Deputy Chief City Auditor. Present today is our City Treasurer, Daria Sanfar, our Common Council President, Corey Ellis, and our Chief Financial Manager, Joel Stetson, representing the Budget Department. On our agenda today, we have 11 budget transfers and one increase appropriation. First, for our budget transfers, we have a request from Department of Recreation for $953 coming from their admin training / conferences account going to their contracted services for recreation operations. And this is to cover last invoices for premium investigations for the security officers at Lincoln Park. Next, we have a request from Rec again, the amount of $6,000 from their facility operations supplies and materials account to their facility operations other equipment account. And this is to cover replacement of windscreen needed at the leasing fields. Next, we have a request from Recreation Department again in the amount of $5,457. That will be coming from two separate accounts. First, their field operations contracted services account, then their recreation, and then their administration, training / conferences account. And that's going to that total amount of $5,457 is going to their field operations other equipment account. And this is to cover equipment needed for field maintenance. The next request is also from Rec Department in the amount of $2,387 coming from four separate accounts. First, $125 from their admin fees and services account, $796 from their admin miscellaneous account, $405 from their admin training / conferences account, and $61 from their recreation center programs uniforms account. And that's going to the total for $2,387 will be going to their admin replacement equipment account. And that's to cover replacement of broken equipment at the leasing fields as well. The next request is also from the Rec Department in the amount of $2,585 coming from their center program supplies and materials account, going to their summer programs uniforms account. And this is to cover the cost of staff winter uniform needs. Next request is from the Police Department in the amount of $4,752.90. That will be coming from two separate accounts. First, $2,000 from their special operations of the equipment account, and then $2,752.90 from their control of animals contracted services account. Again, for the total of $4,752.90, which will all be going to their special operations contracted services account. And this is to cover the cost of vet services. The next request is also from the Police Department in the amount of $400 from their secondary station salaries account to their chief's supplies and materials account. And that's to cover the cost needed to complete petty cash reimbursement. Next request also from the Police Department in the amount of $127,390.84. That will be coming from their center station salaries account, and will be going to two separate accounts. First, $120,000 to their chief's training / conferences account, and then $7,390.84 to the Smart Policing Initiative Prime Contracted Services account. And this is to cover any upcoming expenses for traveling and training and remaining invoices for the Smart Policing Initiative payments. Next request also from the Police Department in the amount of $130,000 coming from the center station salaries account, and it will be going to their chief contracted services account. This is to cover outstanding and future invoices. Next request is from VGS in the amount of $15,200, and that will be coming from two separate accounts. Our first $10,000 from their maintenance of sheets of the equipment account and $5,200 from their admin and fees and services account. That will also be going into two separate accounts. First $10,000 to their admin training / conferences account and $5,200 to their central maintenance supplies and materials account. And this is to cover funds in the proper budget lines. Next, we have a request from the water department. They're requesting a transfer of $183,079.02, which will be coming from two separate accounts. First, $179,051.02 from their pumping stations contracted services account, and then $4,028 from the sewer cost contracted services account. Again, that's a total of $183,079.02, which will be divided into 10 different accounts. First, $11,000 to their purification fuel oil account, $40,000 to their special items contracted services account, $5,000 to their Beaver Creek facility of the equipment account, $3,000 to their admin fees and services account, $20,000 to the transmission and distribution supplies and materials account, $20,050.81 to their special items, taxes and assessment, city properties account, $600 to the pumping station clothing allowance / stipends account, $13,185.32 to their board and authority fiscal agent fees, and then $10,242.88 to their admin postage account. Lastly, $60,000 to their transmission and distribution contracted services account. Most of the transfers are to cover future invoices. The transfer going to their taxes and assessment account, the fiscal agent fees account, and the postage account. Those are all to cover negative balances. So that would zero out those two accounts. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right, now we're on to the increase appropriations. We have one increase for the Department of Buildings and Regulatory in the amount of $1 million, $1,047,480 increase for revenue and expenses. And this is for revenue for emergency demolition service. That's the agenda for today.
Yeah, do you know how many buildings that is for? Do they give some
It's like
indication?
50,000 per building, right?
No, it's some, sometimes it depends. It's, what we can do. That's fine. I can ask, yeah. I'll move to advance the agenda.
So we have a motion moved by our seat president, by Shanfor, to approve the agenda, and seconded by our common council president, Corey Ellis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Motion moved by our seat president, seconded by our common council president. Here ends the meeting for our board of president. Amen. Now I'm gonna hand it over to our colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. Calling to order the Board of Conduct. Today we have President Joe Stetson from the Budget Department, Darius Steinbar from the Treasury Department, Robert McGee, Corporate Counsel, Charles Williams, City Engineering, and I know, right? Frank Zioli, Department of General Services. Mr. McCready offered the following: resolved that the secretary be authorized the director to advertise for bids for the following: City of Albany maintenance contract for plumbing work for various city-owned buildings. Bids to be received, several proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held on Tuesday, November 18th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder be required to present with deposit and would equal around 5% of the total bid in a bid bond or certified check. Mr. Zioli offered the following, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: passenger tires, tire company, and repair services. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is now required. Mr. Zioli offered the following, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for the bids for the following: heavy truck tires, tire mounting and repair services. That proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, December 25th at 1:30. Bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for the bids for the following: light truck tires, tire mounting and repair services. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: landfill recycled daily covered. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, December 2nd at 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following, resolved that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: towing heavy and light vehicles. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following, that the secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: construction equipment, tires, tire mounting and repair services. Said proposals to be received by the board at regular meetings Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Deposit is not required. For our first opening, court resurfacing at City Parks 2026, the requesting department is rec. And first and only bidder is Seal Pro. Bid. Not required. Yeah, they put a bid on.
Second page, right?
No. They added a bid on. No bid amount.
We'll move on.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll circle back to court resurfacing. Our next opening is, purchase of a forklift for the Albany Water Department. First bidder is Ultimate Material Handling.
Want me to look at that plan?
Yes, please. That's what way to put it out.
People are forgetting to put their businesses. Okay. Let me see.
That's what he's looking for. The bid sheet.
with the total bid amount.
The last page, it's, I don't know, the red, I think it's.
Sort of. We don't have any bid sheet, they don't submit them for years.
For which one?
Oh, that's.
That's the forklift.
Yeah, this is the
I
forklift.
can't believe I couldn't find
I
it.
think this is exact, this. They submitted a proposal summary. Go with that now. Total $52,468.60.
This is for Alta.
Also,
Say that again, please.
$52,468.60. They submitted a separate. total sheet.
Last pages.
I like
I
that.
flipped them over.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Next bidder is Octane Forklift.
At the end.
Yeah. I'm okay. They submitted a configuration list, but. dollar amount. While the clerk is looking for Octane's bid submission amount, the next is Sprite Resources. And they submitted, oh, here we go. Bid price $41,240.
I'm sorry.
$41,240.00.
Okay. And that was swipe, correct?
That was right. I didn't do it. Separate items. Yeah, they included, this one is Octane, they included the model of the forklift and the warranty, but they didn't include a dollar amount.
Yeah.
We'll take a thorough review of this one and include it. What we find and. Final agenda. Okay, circling back to court resurfacing. Seal from, yeah, there's there, you don't have to, or you can just read through the total. Okay. Basically for Seal Pro is, let me go back up, court resurfacing at City Parks 2026. Bidder Seal Pro, base bid is $633,407.50. Unit price, $38.75. Unit price $2.05. Next we have golf cart lease. For gas powered golf carts, base bid is $99,456.32. For electric golf carts, base bid is $122,000
$122,051.47. Special event fee, $75. Next, we have opening for purchase and installation of fuel distribution systems. First bidder is Environmental Fuel System. Base bid for tanks, $290,000.00. Electrical, $50,000. Dispenser, $50,000.00. Tank monitoring systems, base bid is $22,000. Tank monitoring system, fuel monitoring systems, base bid is $30,000. Annual fuel monitoring subscription, $3,450.00. Bid for canopy, $51,183. Bid for forms and bumpers, $15,000. Installation total will be $761,349.
So what was that? Let's just do the totals. What was the total? Because you're gonna,
Total,
the next one's gonna do the same thing, just the
Got it.
total at this point.
so the installation total
Yeah.
would be $761,349.00.
Okay,
So just do the information.
just do the installation.
All right.
Yeah.
Next bidder is RM Garland.
Dalrymple. Dalrymple.
Thank you. Base bid is $283,000.00. Next, we have purchase of tulips and spring flowering bulbs, requesting Department of General Services, the Room and Garden Products. Total bid, $82,179.45.
I'm sorry, 82,000.
$82,179.45.
Thank you.
Next, we have Color Blend Wholesale Flower Blowing. Total bid, $69,080.00.
Alright, Mr. Daly has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following bidders be accepted, and the contract awarded to them for the prices specified in their proposal. They being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign a contract on behalf of the city and affix the seal thereto. This is for Albany Boxing Gym bathroom renovations. Lowest bidder was Quista Brothers Construction for the total amount of $229,900. Mr. LaQueen has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidder be accepted, the contract awarded to them at and for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign the contract on behalf of the city and fix the seal thereto. Project is maintenance contract for roofing work at various city-owned buildings. The city of Albany, bidder is Mid-State Industries. Total amount is $148,350. Mr. LaQueen has offered the following, resolved that the bidder for the following bid be accepted, a contract awarded to them at and for the price specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign the contract on behalf of the city and affix its seal thereto. Project is maintenance contract for HVAC and temperature control inspection and service contract for various city-owned buildings for the city of Albany. Bidder is James D. Warren and Sons. Bid amount $99,405. Mr. Daly offered the following, resolved that lateral change be made intra-contract for Jerson Construction Contract Number 9342, Lincoln Park Pool, in the amount of $118,502 will be removed from the bonus line into contingency line. The contract value will remain $23,933,
$23,933,144.31. Removed from bonus, change order number 3. Removed from bonus is $118,502, change order number 3. $685,399.31. Total value of the change order number 3 is $566,897.31. Mr. Daly offered the following: resolve that a decrease in the amount of $24,612 be made to the value of change order number 3 for AOW contract 9371 Albany West Recreation Center. This change order was required for field condition changes required National Grid transfer pad and low voltage wiring, security and cameras. The decrease is facilitated by utilizing the remainder of the allowance. No change is proposed for the final completion date. Mr. Daly offered the following: resolve that increase in the amount of $305,000. Change order number 4 be made to AOW contract 9391 Albany West Recreation Center work authorization number 6. The new contract value will be $14,195,492. No change is proposed for the final completion date. Mr. Daly offered the following: resolve that increase in the amount of $29,210.60 made, change order number 4 be made to Caruso Electric, contract number 9392 Albany West Recreation Center. New contract value will be $1,034,760.74. No change is proposed to the final completion date. Mr. Lequi offered the following: resolve that an increase in the amount of $25,490.81, change order number 1 be made to Albany Speed Pumps 2025. The new contract value will be $710,630.81. Further resolved, there is no change to the contract dates. And I get a motion to accept.
So moved.
Second.
The lights are changing on
Hey, it's all about who can get there first.
All those in favor?
Aye.
A motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion?
Go ahead, make the motion, I'll second.
I did.
He did.
Make it easy.
Motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.